Hello, we are Blurred and Taku, and I'm Zoe. And then today we have Marky Mark and Jay Fizzle.
Jay Fizzle.
And today we're going to talk about animes that have like live actions. At first, I was just going to do live action movies, but then I had to do my favorite stuff. It's going to be live action plus one show. The first one I was thinking about doing is Ghost in the Shell. I personally did not like the movie at all. It was one of those. The anime was good. I don't really remember as much because I watched it when I was a kid, but the movie was horrible. I didn't like that they whitewashed everybody. I mean, they changed their eyes to make them look Asian. It was one of those movies that shouldn't have been made, or they should have just actually cast Asian people if you're gonna like make them look Asian. What did y'all think of it?
I like the animated one. I love that back in the day. So I used to watch that movie all the time. I've seen the first three movies, I believe. There may be three. The first one was excellent. Second one was pretty good. But this live action, I wasn't thrilled, when I saw that they cast,
Scarlett Johansson.
yeah, as the main character. I was like, well, why do they have her? And she has an Asian mother, which made no sense whatsoever. So
Yeah,
I didn't like that at all.
whitewash.
That's what it meant for me. I love the anime. The anime was good, but I guess because I don't remember the live action, it must not have been that good.
It wasn't.
I definitely want to say if I don't remember it, it probably wasn't that good.
Yeah, I remember when it came out in theaters,
Yeah, we
and
did go see
yes, and I was just like, oh, okay. But then I realized, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Scarlett Johansson. I realized that anything that I feel like she's in, not a fan. And she has good roles, but I just don't like her as an individual. I don't know.
So she's more support than lead acting.
Yeah, I just feel like she's one of those people that's one toned. And, you watch one of her things, it's going to be the same.
Okay.
So that's where I don't like. I mean, there's a few people that I feel like that actually has the curse of it. Where like, what is it? The,
Tom Cruise is like that.
Tom Cruise and the guy that's like dead, but he's not dead. He has cancer. He's a
Are you talking about
Deadpool. Yeah, I feel like before he got the role as
Ryan
Deadpool,
Reynolds?
Ronald Reynolds, he was a little, he did love stories. He did all the different types. But now you hear his voice, it's always Deadpool. So I feel like right now that gave him a curse. He's getting roles, but it's gonna stop. Let's be realistic. People are gonna get tired of it. I'm tired of it. And now he's just gonna go back to like being second rate. So that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next live action, I don't know if you guys seen, but Tokyo Ghoul, that live action was fantastic. The TV show is great, and it's a show about they're ghouls, and he gets turned into one of them because he's just a regular like a boy that's naive and whatnot. He falls for this girl. She turns him to a ghoul, and then after a while he's like okay, calm. But ghouls is pretty much like like vampires or whatever. So he one episode where he gets kidnapped and everything, and they start like breaking his fingers and everything, and then he turns crazy. His hair is black, and then it turns white, and then he just loses it and kills everybody. And I love how they did it in the live action. They reenacted so well. I remember by the time when I watched it, I downloaded it on my phone, and I was just watching the scene over and over again until I thought it was so amazing. It's one of the live actions that Japan did a great job of doing. And I definitely recommend, like, if y'all haven't seen it, to watch it. Have y'all seen it?
I've not seen that one.
I've been wanting to watch the anime and I haven't yet.
Yeah,
But
it's
now knowing that the
season
live
is
action
great. Just the first season.
okay.
The second season is good, but I think it has three seasons, and once it gets to the third, it's just I don't know, the art style changed, and I just didn't really care for it. It's the same where like Attack on Titans, that last season it just wasn't that good. So, but yeah, the next one will have to be Death Note.
Okay.
Um, there's actually two versions. The first picture is Death Note of the Netflix version, and I think that anything that Netflix kind of touched mostly dies when it comes to live action. And then that
That's
one
funny.
is the Japanese version. That one was great.
Yeah, the Netflix one, they changed the stuff that wasn't supposed to work. They made it, like work in the show, and I thought that was dumb because that wasn't how the book worked.
Yeah.
I loved the anime. I thought the animation was very great. It was a great story. I absolutely enjoyed that. I didn't finish all of the Japanese live action. I think I saw half of it,
Yeah.
but I didn't see the complete story.
Me too.
Yeah, I think that's we. I think I stopped on that one, but I love the cartoon. The anime was fantastic.
Yes.
I didn't spend any time watching the Netflix one at all. I wouldn't. When people told me what it was about, I didn't watch it. I don't think we even turned it on.
No, I remember I turned it on and I watched 1 minute of it and I turned it. I don't even think it lasted a minute. I was like, it was horrible, horrible. I mean, I think was Death Note was the one that we watched first, and then we went back and watched the anime. Because
Yeah,
I
I think
remember,
so.
yeah, because I was like,
I
oh, what
love
is this?
yeah, I love the animation of that. That was so good.
Yeah, I mean, he's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch the anime. I think I watched like 3 episodes and I decided not to watch it. I don't know what
Really?
happened.
Good.
It's a good.
Yeah, but I did watch the Netflix one and I turned it off. Um, and then I was gonna watch the Japanese one. I remember like getting into it, but I was like at the time, I was like I don't want to watch the live action if I haven't seen the anime. So
Oh,
I
okay.
just never got across to watching it.
Yeah, I know we watched it, and
Yeah.
I was like hooked, and then thinking, man, he's gonna get away with all of
Yeah.
this.
I read somewhere just recently where they said the ending of like in the manga was a little different. Where actually they said the whatever that creature, I thought it started with a K or something, actually was the one that wrote his name down and everything. And that's how he died. Instead
Okay.
of, and I thought that was kind of interesting. I was like, oh, maybe I should go back and actually read it, but I don't usually do. If I watch it, I don't read it. So, because that's why I've never seen like fairy tales because I actually used to read it.
Hmm.
So, yeah. The next one would be Dragon Ball Z. And I'm gonna be honest though, I have no memory of it because it doesn't exist in my mind.
I watched
This
it.
is the worst anime movie in history in both
Yeah,
categories.
I
It's the
think
worst movie ever.
what. No, I know I watched it once and didn't think I saw it, so I watched it again because I was like, I don't think I watched this, and it was worse the second time. So,
How long do you want to be on this one? That horrible it was.
That's why I said it doesn't exist in my mind, and I know I've seen it. It's
All
like
I can remember is the ending when he did the Kamehameha, and I was like, "Is he moving with it? You don't move with the Kamehameha. That's in one spot. You shoot, bro."
it was bad. It was so bad.
and that's why it doesn't exist in my mind. There's a few things like which is not an anime, but Avatar: The Last Airbender. There is no movie.
That movie, it was disappointing. I'll just put it that way. And I thought when I saw it, I was like, I should have realized when I saw, oh, it's M. Shyamalan movie. I knew. I was like, it's gonna be horrible.
He only did one good movie, in which was Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
I think.
I give you that one. Yeah.
Yeah, everything else was bad. Because I remember I wanted to go see The Village.
The Village wasn't that
No,
bad.
it was horrible. I wanted to see it. Then I said, "Oh, he did that.
Yeah.
I can't go watch that." And I was correct because we went to the movies and saw Sign, and I was like, "This was the worst 3 hours of my life to go see that movie." And it was like they don't go by water, so swing away. And I was like, that was just bad. And then when you get Avatar, and I'm like, he said, what is it? Not Aang, it was Ong.
Yep.
And then to make Sokka, he
Soka.
Okay, so he he's like comic relief in the animation, but in this,
No personality,
so no, yeah, no personality. And I was so
straight
angry.
monotone.
I didn't like that the firebenders,
They
they
couldn't
had
get.
to like
They had
take
to have
fire.
fire, yeah, to bend fire.
I'm like, you,
Uncle Iroh was the only one that could do it.
yeah. But they did say it did well in other countries, just beyond the United States, just because the fans were here. But I mean, we have the DVD set, and even at the end, where he was talking about it, it just, I don't, no, no.
But the series is good. That's on
The
Netflix.
series
Like
is good.
I said.
I
I'm
don't like
looking forward
the
to the
Netflix
next one.
series though. The live action of that, not a fan.
But see, that's up there now. The Netflix.
Yeah,
They're about to do season 2 comes out soon.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think that one's not too bad.
yeah. The next one, I don't actually know how to pronounce it. Keiki Roi. Okay, so the other name for it is Bet. It's actually on Netflix, and they have two live actions, which is this one and then Bet. Where pretty much the anime is about them playing cards. They go to school and they're like gambling and stuff like that. But then it's like sexualized. So they would be like one of the characters when she gets excited for the card, she's like touching all over herself and everything. I don't like that, but the show is not that bad. The live action was okay. I've never seen Bet, just for the simple fact of if you watch one, you kind of see them all, and it's the exact same show.
Well, I've seen Bet,
Yeah,
and
you've seen
I've never
Bet.
seen the adaptation. I never seen the anime,
Yeah.
but watching Bet, I was like, "This is interesting," because it was basically like you said, the gambling aspect,
Hmm.
but it was trying to create this new girl to become popular, but at
Yeah.
the same time trying to like be a part of like this community, and there was people that was like left out because it seemed like if you wasn't a part of like the hierarchy of people,
Hmm.
you were kind of just there. So it was good. I liked it.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I mean, I like the anime and I like the other version, which I thought was good. I thought it was interesting. I remember one girl with the nails. If you lost, and she's ripping your nails off. That was intense. And I actually love their costumes. I mean, I actually wanted to dress up and cosplay as one of them because they're cute. I like the one where she's wearing orange, and they still have their like a uniform, so she's wearing a jacket, and she has like little ears and stuff. I thought it was very cute, but it costs a lot of money because you got to pay for the outfit plus her extra. And I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know if I want to spend like over $100 on an outfit I'm gonna wear one day. Yeah.
I guess you can wear it. I was gonna say you can definitely wear it more than one day.
I know, but it's just for the event itself. I'm only gonna do it the one day. That's what I'm like,
Okay.
because I'm not gonna do it like multiple times, maybe one and twice.
But each year you go, you can
Yeah,
wear it.
but when you go to like NECA, it's the same group of people,
But
so
they're
it's
all
like,
wearing the same outfit. They're all
Yeah, they
wearing
all
maids.
yeah, but I don't want to be like them.
Everybody's dressed as a maid.
I am my own person, and I want to dress different.
You dress as a maid at
I
Mexico.
did, and I didn't buy an outfit.
Okay.
you
No
know,
problem.
this year I'm gonna buy an outfit. I don't know what it's gonna be, but
I'm gonna
I'm gonna dress up.
I'm gonna wear a shirt that's gonna match my hat,
You do that every day.
and then
And
I'll
his
have a
watch
watch matches my
and his
hat,
socks.
match my hat.
He even got shoes that matches his outfit too.
I
The
got on
other
my
day I
car
was looking at
already.
him and I was
March,
like, "You wearing
March
all
cons.
Spider-Man?"
I can't wait.
Oh yeah, the oh, I was so excited. And then the next one is gonna be, well, it started with the kids, playful kids. It it's everything for kids. It's by far it's my favorite. There is multiple versions. They have one anime which came out in like 1990 to 1999, and then you have the other ones which there's four Japanese versions, there's four Taiwanese versions, there's one Thai version, there's one Korean version. It's all the same story. My favorite one would be it started with a kiss, which I think came out in like 2010, and it has like one of my favorite actors in it and everything. My parents bought it for me for Christmas. So me and my sister sat down and we watched it over and over again. So it brings back like a lot of memories. Especially when we first started watching it, it was on YouTube and it was part and where they had like the episode is an hour, so it took like 6 parts to watch one episode. And we'll just sit there on the computer and we'll just watch them. And since there's 3 seasons, it's a long. But why I like that version the best is because it talks more for basically the books, where the other ones it's only like the Korean version is only 16 episodes, and so forth. They usually don't last in 23, but since that one I think had like 50 episodes and stuff. But it's about a show where the girl is very stupid and she falls in love with the smartest guy in the school, and her house falls down during a earthquake. But because it was badly built, the only house on the block that fell down was hers. So a family sees her on the news, and then they take her in, which happens to be the guy that she's in love with. That's his family house. So they start living together, and then eventually they fall into a love story and whatnot.
Did you see that,
No, I
Jason?
didn't.
Oh, okay.
It's a great show, okay?
I don't know about it.
I say I have walked in on episodes,
hmm
and then it wasn't anything that I found interesting, but I didn't know if anybody else had watched
It's great. So what? This is why I need my sister. Because a lot of stuff. I mean, when I actually originally when I would get into like anime and things. I mean, I grew up on it, but when we were like watching what we wanted to watch, it was just me and my sister sitting right where I'm at now, and I'll sit here, she'll sit where my dad's at, and we'll just watch anime. So a lot of stuff is I got her watching, or she got me watching. So that's one of the reasons why I got into like Playful Kiss because it was my sister. And we just every day, we got home from school and we'll just sit here and just that was our life. Especially in the summer. And then when I discovered it on demand, oh my gosh, my whole world was over. And then she started watching it without me.
Sounds like hurt.
She has ruined some shows and everything. And I'm still hurt from Princess Tutu. I will never forget her telling me the ending of that, but I've never finished it because we was watching it together. And then one day she was like, "Oh, this happened," and I was like, "Well, I guess I'll never see it." She ruined it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, that's all I actually have pictures for because I didn't want to add too many. There's a lot of live action.
Can I add two?
Yeah.
Okay. So my favorite anime, Yu Yu Hakusho.
I thought about
But
adding
I
that.
saw the adaptation on Netflix, and I said, "What are you doing to my favorite show?" It was
I agree.
okay, but I didn't like what they did with the characters. Um, what's his name? Kiribara just seemed very weird as a character. Like he was like this bully who was like, "I'm gonna beat you up." And like over time in the live action, he became kind and nice, and I'm like, he always had this bully antics. Why did you change his personality so quick? Because later on in the series, after he gets to the demon world, that's when he becomes more nice.
Yes.
But it kind of like also fused the earth with like and I was like, what is going on? But yeah, I thought that was a little bit trashy to like my family anime. I was so
I like
sad.
Yu Yu Hakusho, and I never watched the live
You
action.
didn't?
So
I couldn't watch it. Like when I saw Bleach had a live action as well. I think on Netflix, and I've never watched any episode of
That's what I
that.
said. Netflix, everything it
But
touches.
I think but I only watched like 200 episodes of the anime, so I don't think I can talk much about it because
There's only like 200 episodes.
no,
Really?
I
I
think
feel like
no, no.
I've seen every episode of Bleach. There's not that many.
It's a lot, and I've
You saw
watched.
Bleach? There's more than 200 episodes. I
I
was on
feel
like
like it's not that many.
240 something, and there's still more.
Yeah,
I've seen every episode. It's not that
It's
many.
no,
like 400 or something like that.
yeah. I watched, and when I saw what I watched, I was like, I stopped, and I never watched the live action, but I don't think I really scratched the nail on that show. But for me, I'm going to talk about. There's two that I like. Speed Racer. I watched it as
Oh
a kid.
yeah.
That was good, actually.
Yeah. So, but I did take when they were young and the live action came out. We did go to the movies and see it because I love Speed Racer
I like that.
because I wanted to see the car for real. That was my big thing was just to see the car and let it, all the weird things that it did when they pushed the button. So that was cool for me. I know it didn't do as well as it should have, but I thought it was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Considering, I think there was maybe 30 episodes of the anime that they made, and then they did okay with the movie, but I don't think it got the traction that it should have.
No.
And then the other one I'm going to say is Battleship Yamada. That was another 70s cartoon. They made a live Japanese version, so it's subtitled, called Battleship Yamato, or we call it All Star Blazers. So I love the animation. The movie, it took me a while to get into, but it's a good movie. I actually have that on DVD. And then they actually redid the animation. They made a new anime probably about 7 or 8 years ago. And I don't think it's on Crunchyroll. It was on one streaming site, but I can't remember which one. But it's another new anime, which is pretty good. If you haven't seen it, I would definitely suggest looking at that.
Mm.
Anything else?
Well, the other one I was thinking too, which was my very first anime ever that I watched, was Fist of the North Star. And the
Oh yeah,
anime was phenomenal. But the actual like live action, which again was my first one, that was good. The only thing I didn't like about it though, which kind of like annoyed me, was like the contact hits, and I do understand that being in the 80s. So
yeah,
like it's one of those moments if you ever seen a Tubi where it's like, here's the face. You know he missed
yeah.
because you can see it. But like it was such a good story of what they did because all those movies back in the day in like the 80s like time frame was really really good even if they didn't have like full contact action. So I love that movie. Funny part about it is I actually was like going through my archives switching stuff on my computer and I was like, oh, Fist of the North Star, let me watch the live action. And to this day it's still good to me watching it from then to now.
I haven't watched the live action in a little while. My thing, they did change up a little bit, from the cartoon. I absolutely love the guy where the punches and their heads explode. But I thought that's cool. And his brother when he can punch holes through everything. So it's cool to see it in live action. But they left out a few of the characters that I wanted to see.
Yeah.
So that was my only gripe about the live action one. But still a really good movie back in the day.
Well, I got one more. Let me do one
Okay.
Okay, got it.
more. Cowboy Bebop.
I did not like Cowboy Bebop.
I love, I love
No,
the
I
show
never
and I
liked-
love the movie. The animated movie is fantastic.
I can't get
Yes.
it.
Yeah, but I don't think I watched the live action one after that. Okay.
The live action was actually okay.
Okay.
Um, I felt that the characters they used to play each character, or I'll say the actors and actress, like that actually was good, like screenwriting for the ones that they picked.
Okay.
And for it to be something that they wanted to do, I thought it did well. I'm not gonna say it did great, but it did well to the point where a lot of people was actually boycotting. Why are they not doing another one?
Oh wow.
So it really got to that point where people are like, "Wait, this actually was okay. Why are you not gonna do another one?" But then again, it's Netflix. Every time
Oh yeah.
they cancel it.
I was saying this the other day. I was like, when it comes to Netflix, if the show is good, it's gonna take 2 or 3 years for the next season to come out. But if it's bad, it's gonna come out within the year. And also, if it's good, it's only getting 1 or 2 seasons, and that's it.
There you go.
I got another one too. I loved Lupin the Third, the
You
animation.
know, like that.
I those they're just cool because he's a robber, and they have that crappy car, and the detective is always after them. But I never got a chance. Did you? Anybody else? Did y'all watch the live action one?
No, because I don't like.
Now that one they made. Oh, it sucked.
Sucks.
And I was gonna say it was on Netflix again, so I don't know.
See, Netflix doesn't do well with anime.
Well, there's one that I will say that I'm actually looking forward to it. Everybody's looking forward to it because I think is it next week or is it 2 weeks that it come out? But One Piece, I
Yeah,
actually
well,
like
Okay,
One
One
Piece.
Piece wasn't that bad, even though I am not a fan of One Piece.
Me neither. I'm like halfway there. I stopped at the arc,
Yeah.
and all my friends are like, "Why won't you finish?" Because I'm not watching 800 more episodes.
so
Oh
you
yeah.
watched that many already?
I am on. I don't know where I stopped at, but I'm somewhere up there in like the arc, and they're looking for like the navigation bird, and they're
Uh,
repairing the boat. I stopped there. My homeboy was like, "What? You're about to get to the good part?" And I'm like,
you're
"I
always
watched three
watching the good
episodes
part.
to like I have to watch twice as more episodes."
Yeah, because I think I probably didn't get through 5 episodes, and I hated the show, so I stopped at that. But I've watched the live action, and it's not too bad.
See, I don't like the show because I'm not a big fan of Luffy. He's the worst character I
Yeah,
think on the show. So, and it's not even that bad that it's long because like I watch Detective Conan, which is just as long as that show. I just personally I don't like his characters. I feel like if I don't like the main character, I'm just wasting time. And then I only watch it enough because guys that like certain people that I was friends with or whatever, they'd be like, "Watch this show and we can watch it together." And I'm like, "That's cute." But then once I stop talking to them, then I stop watching it.
Mm.
So I think I've made it to maybe 60, and that's it. Because I'm
Well,
like, gotta force me to watch it.
Well, can we talk about the controversy? If there's like the
Yeah,
last
good.
two. So, the big controversy right now in anime news. I can never pronounce the anime. So again, but the anime, you know what I'm talking about, the anime with the G.
Oh
Um,
yeah, the G
we have,
show. That's what I
yes.
call it.
So the writer and the creator itself of that anime is literally pissed off because when Japan is making the live action right now, she said that there's only one person who is white. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. There's only one people. There's a few people who are white. Those are like the trash people. But then like everybody else is culturally influenced. But
Yeah,
then the two primary characters who are fully 100% black are not black on live action. And if you literally research it and see what they look like, the creator was like, "Why would you do that? I need y'all to change those two because I'm the one who created it." She literally came out and said, "Y'all are doing it wrong." And
oh
it's like
wow.
on anime right now, like people are like mad about it, because they said those two distinct characters is like, okay, for example, the lady, she has glasses on, and that's her powers is like to be able to like see before it happens, almost like
Yeah, yeah,
seeing
she's
stuff
black.
in the
She has
future.
a cute hairstyle.
And everybody knows that she's black because she has white hair and her facial structure.
Hmm.
And then the other guy, which is the one that everybody's craved on right now and wearing cosplay, is the rapping dude who has
Yeah,
the
with the lock.
poison. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you look at his anime character versus the live action that they're trying to do, like you can see it's painted on, and then like his dreadlocks are like pulled back, so it's not long like the anime. And she's like, "I need you to change this because
Yeah.
100% those two people are black. They're
Mm-mm.
not Asian."
Mm-mm.
And their excuse in the news was the director who's making it is, "We can't find black people who speak Japanese."
Are you serious?
How many black people are in Japan right now who
Yeah.
speaks?
I mean, even they have, I mean, black singers and all that stuff. There's definitely black people
yeah,
in Japan.
yes.
I watch them. You know?
So I wonder how many people is actually going to go see it if it translates into like, for example, comes to America.
Yeah. Because, I mean, that's what the hip hop stream with the black people, that's why it's so popular. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I mean, I love it. I see clips of it all the time, especially when they're in the car and they roll down the windows and then the way they're looking, or even the guy that you're talking about with the locks and he's dancing over top of the guy's body, like
Yep.
that's a
That
great show.
everybody's doing that scene when they go
Yeah,
to a con right now.
yeah.
What
But yep.
about Sakamoto Days is supposed to be getting a live action. I've seen some stuff that they filmed.
Yeah,
Is anybody looking forward to seeing that?
Yes.
I am.
Because I like Sakamoto Days. I just want to know what it's going to look like. You know, when it comes out, especially Sakamoto himself, because originally he's skinny and he's big. He goes back and forth a lot. So how are they going to do that?
So yeah, that's true. But I only like the first
I'm looking
season.
forward to it.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to it. Or even well, this is not. It's a Korean show where solo leveling.
I was about to say
That
that
one
one
is
too.
yeah. I'm very looking for that. Did you ever finish it when I told you to watch it?
I haven't finished it, but I did start
Oh,
it.
you gotta finish it.
Yeah.
And what was the one that I hate? That the blood thing.
The blood.
Yeah, that they make things with their blood.
Oh, you talking about Togen Anarchy?
Yeah, I hate that show.
Yeah, because I can never pronounce that one.
Okay,
The
I
show's
have
okay.
not finished
I
it.
love that show.
I promise you, I am done. I've seen however many episodes I've watched. I am totally 100% done.
I feel like the show is okay.
No.
It's a show that I wouldn't rewatch, but it's not that bad.
It's
Yeah.
not that bad. The ending of the second season right now was good. I like that.
Which one?
The ending.
The anime y'all talking about, the second season.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
like
I
what
don't
they
think
did.
I finished it.
I have not. I know I haven't finished
Or maybe
You
I
gotta
have.
finish it. The ending was good. I know you're not.
it.
I might have. I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, when I got to whatever episode when they were,
You're almost done though.
I was looking at it like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. I just can't.
It's not that bad. Well, I guess that's it for today. And I hope y'all like and subscribe. And I don't know what the next story is that we're going to talk about, but I got a lot of ideas and I'm so excited. So I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
But 33 minutes.
Mhm.